The day where every video game player gets paid for playing is just around the corner. Take into consideration that Bitcoin faucets tend to default due to underfunding or liquidity. The owners of the faucet do not receive their payments fast enough to pay a fast-growing user base. They also tend to be hot targets for hackers. Generate passive income from your Bitcoin blog. Since Bitcoin is so new compared to other targeted content, there's lots of room for new bloggers and sites. New businesses related to Bitcoin spring up every day, anything from Bitcoin exchanges, trading, play money sites, faucets, online shops and mining are avid for your advertorial space. Creating a Bitcoin blog and monetizing can be slow at the beginning, but constant publishing of rich content will get some advertisers interested in no less than 9 months. You can join some affiliate programs or establish your own Bitcoin shop. Bitcoin faucets, wallets and exchanges pay large commissions per referral. Small earnings from Bitcoin faucets. My first advice involved creating your very own faucet. If that is a bit too hard, then try joining one and reaping off its benefits. Instead of making around $800 a month, it would be more like $30 to $100 a month from a monotonous task, but it's still money and a first step to begin building up your bank. Take note that Bitcoin faucets tend to be faulty and disappear very fast. So make sure to join some reputable ones like robotcoin.com and bitcoinalien.com. These are also fun because you get to play games while earning. My topmost recommendation would be Robotcoin. Create a Bitcoin product or service online shop. Bitcoin is still hard to monetize into USD and other hard currencies. Not that it is extremely hard, but adds some fees and taxes to the process. Although it is still one of the cheapest ways to send money to anywhere in the world. Buying stuff with Bitcoins is a great way of making something useful out of them and helps skip the fees and tax of exchanges. Especially if you can then resell those goods and turn into hard cash. There is a great business opportunity in selling goods paid in Bitcoin at low prices or wholesale. All you need is a Bitcoin merchant for your Shopify or WooCommerce shop like BitPay.com. Shopify comes with BitPay already. Consumers, investors, enthusiasts or even tech-savvy geeks may be great Bitcoin buffs. They can even follow every bit of Bitcoin news and have a single question in mind. People may simply want to find out whether or not an optimistic future can be carved out of mining various cryptocurrencies. Well, it's not a gimmick or startling infomercial. Mining of cryptocurrencies can be an intelligent move, apart from being a lucrative one. And the popularity of Bitcoin market cannot be denied as well. The Bitcoin boom of 2013 and its enormous rise in value led to its reputation. The roller coaster ride of Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies, termed as altcoins, found a place of eminence in each dictionary of the planet. Digital currencies have earned ample exposure, and a mining career involving them can actually provide income. The miners, however, must have 3 things: ample time, sufficient money and an undying perseverance. The first hurdle involves the selection of a cryptocurrency. An enthusiast can go on to mine Bitcoin. Or rather settle on to mine other available cryptocurrencies, Dogecoin, Litecoin or Peercoin. In other words, miners have a lot of options. Similar to stock, even cryptocurrencies have categories, blue chip or penny. Mining the blue chip category is often associated with safety, reliability and a higher amount of profit. Banking on these features, people are more inclined towards Bitcoin mining, even if it involves employing a massive computing power. Altcoins, on the other hand, can also provide a fair gain as algorithms are simpler. But with altcoins, simplicity of mining and the potential gains are not necessarily proportional. Hardware is an aspect that begins to reveal the real test. Even a techno-savvy miner cannot deny the Bitcoin difficulty linked to new block generation. The point is to decide upon the computing power to be utilized. For Bitcoins, algorithms have become difficult to hash. Thus, GPUs of colossal power coupled with high-end RAMs and reliable hard disk drives have to do all the task. The point is to hash at a swift rate. There is an increasingly growing interest and buzz around Bitcoin these days. You may have heard of it before or not. Either way, it is a multi-trillion-dollar financial industry that is practically flying under the radar of most people. Only about 2% of the population is even aware of its existence, which makes it a prime time to get positioned before it hits the mainstream. And the time is now because cryptocurrency awareness is going viral. Even some universities are teaching classes on Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. What is Bitcoin exactly? Bitcoin is a digital currency, or digital money, that is electronically held, which means it is not tangible like fiat currency, dollars, euros, yen, etc. It was created cryptographically, and thus it is a cryptocurrency. It runs on open-source software and it is not controlled by entities. It is decentralized and not governed by banks or government. What is the blockchain? Blockchain technology is where Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies exist. The blockchain is also used for other applications other than cryptocurrencies, such as running smart contracts, for example. In a nutshell, the blockchain is a digital ledger that is decentralized. It stores records of all transactions that occur within it and is run by a peer-to-peer network. This means that individuals and businesses use it to transfer digital assets to each other via the Internet with no third party, i.e., banks, governments, needed. The importance blockchain technology and investing in it. From a business perspective, blockchain technology can improve business processes and significantly lower costs. It will also allow businesses to offer more benefits of service to customers. For instance, financial institutions could use blockchain technology to improve processes for things such as settlements and insurance. From an individual perspective, blockchain technology offers opportunities for significantly high returns on cryptocurrency investment as compared to traditional investments. Blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies are quickly proving to be an inevitable part of the future of money and finances in the global economy. It is something that will soon become mainstream in the world financial market, and those who invest early as early adopters of this amazing innovative technology will be among the newest millionaires in the coming years and beyond. We are in the third big wave of the Internet. The first being websites and domain names .com boom, the second being social media, dating sites, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc., and the third blockchain technology, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. It's a great time to get positioned. It is now the eve of 2018 and Bitcoin is at the top of the mountain. The bad days seems to be gone, and although a Bitcoin bubble could happen anytime, there is no arguing the cryptocurrency is here to stay. The sooner you get involved into making money from Bitcoin, the better ground you will have in 5 years when it becomes an established currency worldwide. And if the bubble scares you, investing in Bitcoin is just one of the options, but not the only one. Bubble or not, you can still make tons of money from Bitcoin. And bubble or not, the value will rise in the future because people are just getting involved in it. Make you own Bitcoin faucet earning potential, $50 to $800 a month. A Bitcoin faucet is a project in which you create a website or app for users to visit. You monetize the site with ads that pay in Bitcoin. The ads pay a small amount of Bitcoins per page view, click or conversion. To encourage a large amount of visitors to keep navigating the site on a daily and hourly basis, you offer to split the revenue from the ads with them, paying in Satoshi, which are basically Bitcoin cents. To claim their winnings, the user needs to earn a certain amount of Satoshi, and payments are conducted on a weekly basis. Faucets are paying between 100,000 to 400,000 Satoshis per hour. Some offer premium payments for seniority or tasks achievements. Faucets began to operate with the solving of captchas, and nothing else. A very boring passive income task. New faucets are building in games where users kill aliens, feed critters or kill robots to earn Satoshi. The more they advance in the game, the more they earn. So this is a great idea for your own faucet.
It's not an actual coin, it's cryptocurrency, a digital form of payment that is mined by lots of people worldwide. It allows peer-to-peer transactions instantly, worldwide, for free or at very low cost. Bitcoin was invented after decades of research into cryptography by software developer Satoshi Nakamoto, believed to be a pseudonym, who designed the algorithm and introduced it in 2009. His true identity remains a mystery. This currency is not backed by a tangible commodity such as gold or silver. Bitcoins are traded online, which makes them a commodity in themselves. Bitcoin is an open-source product, accessible by anyone who is a user. All you need is an email address, internet access, and money to get started. Where does it come from? Bitcoin is mined on a distributed computer network of users running specialized software. The network solves certain mathematical proofs, and searches for a particular data sequence block that produces a particular pattern when the BTC algorithm is applied to it. A match produces a Bitcoin. It's complex and time and energy consuming. Only 21 million Bitcoins are ever to be mined, about 11 million are currently in circulation. The math problems the network computers solve get progressively more difficult to keep the mining operations and supply in check. This network also validates all the transactions through cryptography. How does Bitcoin work? Internet users transfer digital assets bits to each other on a network. There is no online bank, rather, Bitcoin has been described as an internet-wide distributed ledger. Users buy Bitcoin with cash or by selling a product or service for Bitcoin. Bitcoin wallets store and use this digital currency. Users may sell out of this virtual ledger by trading their Bitcoin to someone else who wants in. Anyone can do this, anywhere in the world. There are smartphone apps for conducting mobile Bitcoin transactions, and Bitcoin exchanges are populating the internet. How is Bitcoin valued? Bitcoin is not held or controlled by a financial institution, it is completely decentralized. Unlike real-world money, it cannot be devalued by governments or banks. Instead, Bitcoin's value lies simply in its acceptance between users as a form of payment, and because its supply is finite. Its global currency values fluctuate according to supply and demand and market speculation. As more people create wallets and hold and spend Bitcoins, and more businesses accept it, Bitcoin's value will rise. Banks are now trying to value Bitcoin, and some investment websites predict the price of a Bitcoin will be several $1,000s in 2014. What are its benefits? There are benefits to consumers and merchants that want to use this payment option. 1. Fast transactions. Bitcoin is transferred instantly over the internet. 2. No fees. Low fees. Unlike credit cards, Bitcoin can be used for free or very low fees. Without the centralized institution as middleman, there are no authorization and fees required. This improves profit margins. Sales. 3. Eliminates fraud risk. Only the Bitcoin owner can send payment to the intended recipient, who is the only one who can receive it. The network knows the transfer has occurred and transactions are validated, they cannot be challenged or taken back. This is big for online merchants who are often subject to credit card processors' assessments of whether or not a transaction is fraudulent, or businesses that pay the high price of credit card chargebacks. 4. Data is secure. As we have seen with recent hacks on national retailers' payment processing systems, the Internet is not always a secure place for private data. With Bitcoin, users do not give up private information. A. They have two keys, a public key that serves as the Bitcoin address and a private key with personal data. B. Transactions are signed digitally by combining the public and private keys, a mathematical function is applied and a certificate is generated proving the user initiated the transaction. Digital signatures are unique to each transaction and cannot be reused. C. The merchant recipient never sees your secret information, name, number, physical address, so it's somewhat anonymous, but it is traceable to the Bitcoin address on the public key. 5. Convenient payment system. Merchants can use Bitcoin entirely as a payment system. They do not have to hold any Bitcoin currency since Bitcoin can be converted to dollars. Consumers or merchants can trade in and out of Bitcoin and other currencies at any time. 6. International payments. Bitcoin is used around the world. E-commerce merchants and service providers can easily accept international payments, which open up new potential marketplaces for them.